You never thought you could be back here again watching me watch this insanity of a fanfic of Goku being a Super Saiyan off rip. But seeing Turles here just unnecessary, bro. You at least see some Nappa stuff, Nappa action going on right now. But again, this is Kid Goku, so things are happening rapidly. Crazy. Not like it is. But you think this guy T23 a good writer? I don't think so. But I find it somewhat entertaining in a better way. In Dragon Ball, the magic begins kind of bad, but enjoyable at the same time. So let's get busy with this.
From planet Vegeta, and his name was no one other than Turles, as he easily took care of business and he defeated Turles once and for all.
Wait, he actually started up with this? I think I missed something. Hold up.
Goku has encountered with one of the Saiyan that survived from planet Vegeta, and his name was no one other than Turles, as he easily took care of business and he defeated Turles once and for all.
Took care of his business.
In the last part, we mentioned that Gine has told Master Roshi about the situation, and from there, Roshi allowed him to stay as long as they want on his island. From there, Gine and Goku began to adapt living in planet Earth, since this is a very...
I'm surprised that Gine didn't feel, I don't know, some type of relationship with Master Roshi, bro. As perverted he is, you would think Gine would be, I don't know, somewhat lonely. What am I saying? Oh, I'm saying she said she might have got a little busy with the I'm just saying, bro. But the only love she cared about was Bardock. Makes sense.
Very first time seeing human beings and all that, especially for Gine, but they decided to adapt and train each other for 10 years straight, as Goku has now become a 10-year-old boy, and his power level has rise to 33,000. Gine was at 10,000, and she continued to get even...
Wait, I thought you were at 17. What killed me about this whole fanfic thing, when you include the power scaling thing, this dude is inconsistent. First, he said Gine was 17,000. Next, you hear Gine is 15,000. And now I'm hearing Gine is 20,000. Last time I heard 20,000, Turles was 30,000. No, 20,000. Right? 20,000 or 22,000, whatever it was. Among those levels. But it's so dumb. I'm like, why are they so strong? Just like that. Off rip. At this point, Goku's stronger than Saiyan Saga Vegeta, bro. And Vegeta, oh my gosh, I don't know what Vegeta's doing this time, but damn. He ain't catching with Kakarot, period. Goku be whipping his ass.
Even stronger. As they continue to progress, someone has now arrived to their planet, and it was no one other than Turles. Since he heard that Goku is a Super Saiyan, he wants his power, but from there, Goku managed to go and beat Turles, as Turles' plan has come to a fail, and now it is time for Goku and Gine to continue protecting the world. What is going on, my Z fans? Welcome back to second part of What If Goku Was Born as a already trust.
I've always seen this man
to go make their way towards Frieza's world.
Why I see Goku in the
His
back? Why? T23, why? Make that make sense, dude. I know you gotta get some backgrounds here and there, bro. You know you get some old backgrounds from Z, you know what I'm saying? This is horrible, bro. Come on. Spoiler alert, this man does not change his style at all. He never changed. He never changed.
Escape as they decided to go make their way towards Frieza's world. Once when they got there, Frieza then saw Turles' man, as Frieza was shocked on why he came and said, "What do you guys want, and why are you here?" My lord, we're here to pledge allies towards you. We want to be with you.
So, yeah, yo. Not even Frieza. Wait, I'll pause it. This reaction is me, bro. Like, he don't need more Saiyans. He need Nappa, Raditz, and Vegeta doing the grunt work. But the fact that there's more Saiyans out here, you should have killed who got him in the spot. Monkeys, pop out. He should not waste his breath on insignificant fools like these guys. Then again, Raditz is still around, so there might be some hope.
Ha! Is that so? What happened to your leader? That monkey, whatever his name was. He died by hands of a Super Saiyan. What? You're telling me?
Wait, he knows Turles? Wait. He should know who Turles is. I thought you were talking about King Vegeta. Oh, God. This story is garbage, bro. Who are we talking about right here? Turles at this point. But why would Frieza know who he is? He don't know all Saiyans. Why would he care? He don't like him anyway.
You mean that the Super Saiyan exists? Yes, my lord. And he easily killed him. I'm afraid if we don't act now, he'll come killing you too. Thanks for the warning. As Frieza went and killed all of Turles' men, and with that he looked towards Zarbon.
Okay, I like that he still keep it consistent with Frieza, who he is. Keep it consistent. I respect that a lot. That's great. You know, sometimes you just need another person to calm yourself down, bro. Frieza don't need nobody. He do whatever he wants. He's a spoiled brat. With a lot of power. Spoiled brat with a lot of power, man.
And the Dorian said, "You heard that? There's a Super Saiyan on planet Earth. What do you guys think about it?" My lord, why are you afraid? I'm pretty sure your power far exceeds his.
Wait, you think... See, this story... Right here is this... Does he sound afraid? Does Frieza sound afraid in this section? No, he doesn't. Then again, why am I going off for a fanfic, bro? They're mostly just myths.
Yeah, that's true, my lord. There's nothing that he can do to compare to you. This is a Super Saiyan, though. These monkeys, they tend to get a lot stronger when they transform to that form, I heard. Oh well, I guess I'll do some little light training, nothing much. It should probably increase my power just a bit. My lord, I don't think you need that. You're right, I don't. But just for the safe side, I have never trained before, maybe...
Wow! Okay, I'm getting pissed off right now. Okay, so having Frieza be like this piss me off? No, it's actually bad. Consider this. Why would he care if this monkey... You don't even peep his energy signatures. Yeah, the whole concept of Super Saiyan form sounds crazy. But nothing Frieza can handle, bro. I'm gonna do some light training. Frieza have an ego thing. He would not do some training based on a whim of a bunch of losers who come to his lair without, like, permission. You know what I'm saying? Like, the Prince of a Saiyan should get killed first and foremost. That's what I think. It made no damn sense. It makes no sense at all. That's why I'm complaining about it anyway, man. Fanfics, I don't know, they do something to me. They do something to me, man.
Just 2 or 3 weeks of training should do it. That's it. As Frieza begun to go and do just a few weeks of training because he did.
What is this training? Is he doing push-ups, sit-ups, jogs, swimming? What is this training? Just doing punching in the air? All that crap what they do in Dragon Ball? Like, the training has never been really specified. But you just gotta assume that whatever training he does, the concept of training should be an alien concept. Yeah, ironic for Frieza. But we don't know what kind of training they do. We gotta assume it had to be similar to what we do on Earth. That make no damn sense though. He's an alien. His biology should be amazingly different. 10 times, a million times different than us. Or Saiyans in general. This is dumb. It's so dumb.
Doesn't want to take this matter to a serious matter. After all, it's just Super Saiyan. What could I do to Frieza? He's still a kid and all, and Frieza believes he is stronger? Or is he? Back on Earth, Gine then got the permission from Bulma to get the Dragon Balls.
My guy. Who's doing your editing? Don't tell me you're doing it yourself, my G. Cause it looks bad. Gine is posing while Goku's on the floor dead. Make that make sense, my dude. Come on. Come on. And what we know of Gine, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. It's just bizarre, bro.
As Bulma handed her the Dragon Balls, and from there she went and she summoned it, and that was the very first time seeing the Eternal Dragon, Shenron.
Garbage.
Upon Shenron's arrival, Gine then looked towards him and said, "I wish my husband Bardock to be alive again."
I cannot do that,
Wait for wish.
as there's some complication after all. I could only bring back those who died.
Hold on. This has happened in the last video I did this on. And I never understood why. It had something to do with the quality changes, crap like that. Let me just do it right here, bro. That had to be like that. Let's see now, bro.
Within the 1 year time gap. After that, I cannot bring them back.
1 year fee.
Alright. Bardock has died over 10 years ago. Oh man.
Do you have any other wish?
What's the time? If Bardock say, "Hey baby, I'm gonna stay with you," F my Saiyan pride. I love you and the kid. Let's go. That's how you fix it, man. I don't know what you're trying to think of the future.
No, that's it.
Farewell.
Whoa! What you talking about, though? You just gave it to Bulma, you stupid. Oh gosh, damn it. Oh my gosh. Did that make sense to you? Is that logical? Considering the fact you took the one thing Bulma was looking forward to. And he decided, nah, I don't need this. And Shenron just dips. He had one wish. There was no wish. Bulma said, "Say, okay, actually, I want something, Shenron. Let me get $1 million. Let me just get a great, fancy treasure. Maybe just age a little more. Or how about this? If Gine was acting that smart in this fanfic, which she's not, unfortunately, she was just say, hey, let my son go stronger a little bit. Or let him age up a little bit, like a year or so. She could have done that. The fact that that was the only thing on her mind, you thought about nothing else? Selfish, bro. Selfish. Pathetic. That's terrible, bro. That's not good.
As Shenron has left right back to his slumber, and with that, Gine and Goku decide to continue to live their life on planet Earth and do everything they can to train. After all, they did took.
You wasted Bulma's time. So nobody gotta talk about that? How does this dude T23 even write his scripts, bro? With a crayon, my G? Come on, dude. Oh my gosh, that was terrible, man. I went pissed. Imagine having a wishing dragon and you tell I didn't want anything. And I'm out. And that was it. Like, you didn't think about nothing. You should have like told wish for a house. Choose for a house. Away from Roshi. But I can chill with Roshi just because. Like,
care of Turles, they have no idea just which Saiyan from the past will come and meet them, and because of that they decide to take precaution and train, and after all they are there to protect planet Earth from any danger that ever happens, since they are.
Why is Earth your responsibility? Who called you to be superheroes? They don't know who you are. Earth don't know who you are. This is stupid. This is dumb. Who said this is my Earth's my responsibility? When? I don't say you live here now. As refugees, we have no education, no certificates, no nothing. You just freeloaders. Say I'm gonna protect this world. Who does that? Who does that? That's stupid, bro. Bums.
Residing on planet Earth, the least they can do is protect it from any danger. Kami saw Gine's attention.
I'm sorry, bro. I gotta speed this up. I'm already enough. I'm already pissed off enough with this bullshit, bro. This is crazy, dude.
And he really liked it, so he decided to come pay a visit to Gine and Goku, as he has arrived to Master Roshi's island. And upon seeing those two, he looked towards him and said, "I'm the Earth's Guardian. Would you like to come have a word with me?" The Earth's Guardian? Wait, what do you want with us? I'm just here to tell you guys.
You guys are low-key invaders? And this is 10 years. I was surprised Kami pulled up to y'all now. Not the years before, but now. But after the Turtles incident, why not? Why not?
As I'm impressed to see how you guys managed to protect the Dragon Ball and protect this place. How about you guys be the guardian for the Dragon Ball and protect it from any danger? That way no evil can use it. And what we get in return? Well, I'll allow you to use the Dragon Balls whenever you like. It'll be in your possession.
Stupid! I want to smack... I want to... Oh... T23. T23. Do you double check your plots in your stories at all? Do you just go through the motion and just wing it out, like bang it out? Here it is. Here my first draft. I personally believe that all first drafts are trash, garbage. Hence why we get all the stuff out and just filter it out with a revision. I don't think you revise your stuff at all. I think you just wing it and just do whatever, which is fine for a fan thing. It's not that serious. But damn, dude, you open your stuff for criticism like this on a daily. I don't think people go to your stuff like that crazy. But yeah, I ain't gonna lie. This is dumb for many reasons. You already showed us that Gine not willing to do any wishes if it had nothing to do with people that she loved. Hence, which is so stupid. Because if she could have wished back Bardock, could she just made Goku just stronger? Or have like a education, or have a house? Bro, why can't you think about a house? It's like, yeah, thank you, Roshi, but we're gonna move on. Thank you for all you did. 10 years. And you would think Gane would understand Earth culture, but she doesn't. She just want to live with her son, and that's it. She want to learn about the place you want to protect. Why say I'm going to protect this place? You don't know nothing about it. You hardly know anything about it. You live in this Iraq for 10 years. You don't even know a thing about it. Besides, you want to run the fade with people and protect your kid. Have to go strong, get revenge on Freeze. Like, wow. And she didn't sound revenge filled, bro. I blame T23 for that. Oh no. That's so dumb.
You can use it anytime. But the best part is, you could train in my world. After all, I know about you Saiyans. Oh, so you know we're Saiyans? That is right. And I also know that you guys love to get stronger. I have a room called the Hyperbolic Time Chamber. If you guys train in there, your power will increase tenfold. 1 day of training equals 1 year. Oh, wow. Sounds interesting. Okay, count us in then. Let's do it, Mom. Alright, Kakarot, I guess we have a deal. As Kami took him to his lookout, and with that, Gine and Goku were amazed to see how the lookout is, and they began to
Wait a minute. Why are you still calling him Goku? If Gine called him Kakarot still. Oh, shoot. I don't know, man. If you're on Earth and Earth cultures, or like, there's different names everywhere. You call him by his Saiyan name. You would think that, hey, maybe to blend in, we just give each other regular names. You know what I'm saying? At this point, no one should be calling Goku Goku. He should be known as Kakarot. And over time, if Gine cares to understand Earth's culture, then only then, Goku should be known as Kakarot. That just makes sense to me. It just does.
Each other as they decided to go and take it up a notch. And as you know it, 5 years has passed as it was a very peaceful 5 years.
5
and from there,
years.
Goku and Gine also managed to go and spend 1 day inside the Hyperbolic Time Chamber. It was a very intense training for them. This was Gine's very first time experiencing training inside the Hyperbolic Time Chamber, and she remembered that the gravity is the same as planet Vegeta. Goku, on the other hand, had a tough time training there, since this is his very first time experiencing training in heavy gravity. And with that, they continued to progress their power. As 1 year has passed, and now Goku's power level had kicked up high, along with Gine, since they did nothing but train. Before and as you know it, Goku has now become a
They just train, dude. It's their life, bro. They don't have no fun. They don't go on a picnic. They go on shopping. They don't play no games, learn about Earth. They just train. Even in, like, the most boring of shonens, they still have a slice of life element to their daily life. Bro, come on. Think of any shonen nowadays. So think about it. Me, even in, like, Full Metal Alchemist, with all the crap going on left and right, Alphonse and Edward still had the time to relax and chill with people and learn more about people's culture while they're trying to like look for their bodies. They're trying to way to find their bodies back. Like Soul Eater, with all the crap was going on back in the day, like the type of people and monsters you gotta fight against, there's still like a slight element when you're just trying to like understand. Trying to chill and just understand the world they at, in a way, in a sense. There's always something to learn from certain series where, hey, just like relax and chill. Even Jujutsu Kaisen, which I truly believe they deserve the hype they get. I learned that the hard way myself. Have like some specialized elements when people just chill and relax, being people. It don't have anything to do with the fighting, bro. But in fanfics like this, it made me think not everybody meant to be writers like that. You know what I'm saying? People can write, but write well is talent and practice. Practice and talent, bro. That's what I'm saying.
Full-fledged teenager.
I can't help it. This guy be like an older Goku. This is Goku like who was mid-20s with a face like that. Then again, how about a time chamber? I guess we'll do that to you. And Gine should at least be still Gine, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? 10 years.
After this 5-year gap in training alone, Goku's power has went from 33,000 to 90,000, and it continued to increase.
90,000. At this point, Vegeta should not be a factor. Period. Vegeta should be an ant, my G. Ooh, when it comes to power, Nappa, Raditz, Vegeta, they're all ants to Goku. And here's the thing, you will think Goku should think about a way to like turn that off. Yeah, born a Super Saiyan, cool. Can you just turn that off? If he can, that's crazy. That's crazy.
While Gine's power has went from 15,000 to 40,000, Gine was also able to.
I thought it was 17,000. Why 30,000? 5 years? Like, she never went to be a Kaban like that, but she's just whatever, man. Whatever.
Go and now finally transform into a Super Saiyan.
Lord have mercy. What kind of fan art is this? They just buff out her whole body, and her face is like still soft instead of the same. That's just dumb, bro. That's so dumb, bro. What the hell? That's so dumb. Oh my gosh, man. That's so dumb. Ripple everywhere.
Upon using her Super Saiyan power, Goku was very impressed and said, "Wow, Mom, your power is amazing." Well, yes, son. I never thought that I'll be able to ever achieve.
Golly. This dude, T23, gotta go up in high water just to make all this make sense. There's like clippings here. Clipping from Super Saiyan, maybe from Goku. Like little chips right here. You can see it very closely, man. See the front one in the background, and like, oh gosh, you can tell like you gotta take a lot of liberties to make things make somewhat of sense. Like all this in the back is separate, it's different, and you put it on the face right here, and then you just have like rippling. Look, there's Goku in the back over here, dude. This Goku's still in the back. Thank you, Goku. Okay, who's that, Gine? Who's that in the back? Oh my goodness, dude. Everybody's Super Saiyan Dragon Ball. So, at this point, I truly believe that The Magic Begins is better than this crap. I'm sorry. This is a what if, but then. The story is already bad enough as it is. Like, how about you guys trying to live on Earth, trying to understand Earth, not just train?
This form, but because of training with you, I was able to do that. It's like you became my master now. Well, do you sense that, Mom? There's some danger happening here. How do we go protect it? Well, let's do it, son. Since they saw that the Red Ribbon Army's plan was to move forward with their plan and try to.
Whoa! What the? What are we talking about? Y'all some tyrants at this point. What are you talking about? At this point, Goku's so strong that he doesn't even need to do all this bullshit of like struggling with the Red Ribbon. They should not know. They should have no chance. Kid Goku was able to like tear through the Red Ribbon Army. This What's the challenge? What is the challenge?
To
Legit.
eradicate
Challenge.
all the people and take over planet Earth. Since they couldn't get their hands on a Dragon Ball, they wanted power. And before they could do that, Goku and Gine has come to the main base as they managed to go and destroy the Red Ribbon Army. Destroying them once and for all made all the Z fighters realize just how powerful and amazing Goku and Gine are. They have become very close friends with Bulma, Krillin, Master Roshi, Grandpa Gohan. Since he has never died, he's still alive. The Ox King and his daughter, Chi-Chi, everyone.
This stinks. What?
Continue to live their life. While Bulma had a liking towards Goku, she's noticed that Goku's power is really strong, and also he has a Dragon Ball in his possession, and he'll always do everything he can to protect planet Earth. From there, Bulma showed kind of affection towards Goku, while Goku had a little affection back, but he continued to train with his mother since their plan was to protect planet Earth. They have no idea when or which Saiyan will come next to look for them. But
What a boring life. All you do is train. You don't chill. You don't relax. You don't. Nothing. 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 You do nothing.
now Gine's plan was to continue to get Goku stronger so he could go and avenge all the Saiyan so he could beat Frieza. While they did all the training and do everything they can to make sure they're able to keep up to that power level. One thing that happened here is because Goku and Gine are in charge of the Dragon Balls, the Pilaf gang didn't have a chance to get the Dragon Balls, so therefore they didn't go and resurrect King Piccolo. There was no need for that. And because King Piccolo wasn't resurrected, Kami was the only Namekian on planet Earth. There will be no Piccolo inside the story. So that is one con of Goku being a Super Saiyan, is that there will be no Piccolo. But with the rest, everything was going peaceful for Earth. While Goku and Gine continue to live their life and do more training, let's take it up a notch and go 15 years ago back when planet Vegeta was in the brink of destruction. Gine and
So basically, I don't know, is Gohan gonna be a thing since Goku likes Bulma more. So there's that. Oops.
Goku set their space pod to leave planet Vegeta, while Bardock went and he looked towards King Vegeta and said, "So what's your plan now?" "I don't know, but I want to escape. Screw this. Who knows what's gonna happen?"
The freaking egomaniac just wanted to leave his planet because you know he's about to die. What is this freaking image? Yo! Why have the Bardock here? Why you had scouter? That's just stupid. That's dumb. Golly.
"Well, if you run, you're the king of this planet. You know what everyone's gonna say about you. I'd rather run than die." "Be a coward. I'll go and stop Frieza myself." Bardock went and he began to power up his ki as he rushed outside of space to fight with Frieza. King Vegeta tried to make an escape, but he unfortunately got caught in the blast when Frieza aimed it towards planet Vegeta. Bardock, on the other hand, went and he managed to try to do everything he can to catch the blast.
Wait.
but
So
he couldn't.
wait. Was the blast hitting Vegeta first or Vegeta? Which one? The guy on the planet. King Vegeta. Did he hit King Vegeta first, then Bardock? It was still the Death Ball, right? You're not making that clear, T23. Come on.
As the blast went and hit him, and it just nicked him a bit, getting Bardock to pass out, and with that, planet Vegeta has been destroyed. While planet Vegeta was being destroyed, Bardock had a few seconds before anything could happen, and in those few seconds, he saw there was one space pod floating that was about to get caught into the blast, and the only way it is to stand there and die or escape. Bardock quickly got into the space pod. As he just clicked go, he had no idea where he was going, but due to the explosion, the space pod started to malfunction, getting to be now sent flying in space, roaming around, not knowing where it's going, as planet Vegeta has been destroyed, but Bardock managed to survive the destruction. With that, Bardock's space pod has now arrived to a remote planet, as this planet was known to...
Wait, so Bardock is alive. So then Shenron should have said, hey, even if I want to resurrect someone like that, I don't think that person in the other world. But that would ruin the surprise later on.
He has planet Pardafu. Once when arrived to planet Pardafu, Bardock's spacepod crash landed, as all the Pardafus that were there went and they tried to aid Bardock and help him out, but unfortunately for Bardock, they had no fuel to give him or to even fix his spacepod, so he was stuck living in that planet for 15 years. 15 years has passed as Bardock is in that planet, continue to do what he can to get stronger and try to find a way to get back home, but he couldn't, as he knows that Gine and Goku are on a planet called...
Vegeta was destroyed. You should have said, look for his freaking family. I don't think race even matter at this point.
Planet Earth. From there, Bardock looked around and said, "What is that coming towards me?" He sensed a spacepod has arrived, as a spacepod has now crash landed on planet Pardafu. Bardock was kind of the protector of that planet, as he came to confront it and said, "Show yourself! Who are you? If you don't answer, you'll die right here." The spacepod has opened, and once when the person came out, Bardock saw it was his son, Raditz. What
long
the?
hair and everything.
Father? Is that you? Raditz, is that really you, son? Father, I thought you died. I thought you died too. As Raditz and Bardock ran to give each other a hug, and from there,
Hey, Raz, you died too, and you just, I get it. Look, I don't even know the relationship right here. In this fanfic, I think it's fine. You know what? I'll corny it is.
Raditz told Bardock that he was here sent by Frieza to eradicate this planet so he could sell it to him. Bardock then learned that Raditz is alive and said, "Son, this is it. We could get our revenge." "What do you mean, father?" "We gotta go to planet Earth. That's where your mother and Kakarot is." "What? You saying they're alive?" "Yes, they are. But for that, we need to go to planet Earth. I have Prince Vegeta with me and Nappa." "What? So the princess arrived too?" "Interesting."
The prince.
Okay then, I have an idea. To find out what happened next, my Z fan, you're gonna have to click the bell as we're gonna end things right here.
Ah, man. Oh. I don't know, me wrapping that up was a good call, but it was needed. Oh my goodness. Nah, what do people think about this bullshit? I'm sorry, bro. This is ass. Dang, how did Gine get Super Saiyan? She trained by Jude. What kind of stupid question is that? Are you not watching the show? How did Gine get... She trained. What was the response? I didn't realize it was Gine first. You're not watching the story. You guys are dumb. What the hell is wrong with you? This is what... This what if it's... It, oh, Lord. This is... Okay, this is a guy from different land. People... Men from a faraway land over here. Men from faraway lands. Oof. Well, they don't even care. Swole. Then before, I love that you're making Gine more important in this than in this. More important. If she was really that good, she should like at least have Goku. I'm done with this, bro. My gosh. This is horrible. My gosh. Gine can at least have Kakarot to just learn about Earth and just understand Earth's culture. I didn't know he was that close with the G-Fire like that, bro. Cause they train all the time. You would think they hang out, but they don't. They don't. In this fanfic, they hardly do. If they do, you should at least make that obvious from the get-go. You know what it is. So this is garbage. I'm not sure I want to keep on doing this, but you guys want to? I'm gonna keep a pause on that. I'm sorry. I'm gonna keep a pause on that. If you want more of this, like the damn video. Subscribe to be notified. Comment what's your thoughts on the matter with this damn story. This is funny to me. But it get me upset like how nonsensical it is. Not even The Magic Begins had this garbage of a transition between characters joining up with each other like that. But even if that story was like turned to a TV series, I guarantee you it will be 10 times better than what the hell T23 is cooking up. So, it's whatever. I'll be out. Y'all be safe, be easy, and be chilled. Her coming super the same, made no damn sense. You can say training, but God, you at least tell me what kind of training you're doing. At least tell me what kind of training you're doing. At least tell me that. It can't be just full cardio, bro. Come on now.